your feelings, we don't care though.
FYF, too official like a ref. They can't keep up with me. Watch our Euro step, 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 step. Then that boy got left. Shook him out his sneakers. Go against me, oh, you tweaking. See you reaching, time to teach him. Next time you gon' learn your lesson. Ain't no checking, game on. Feel like LeBron on the throne. No debating, ain't no faking. I'ma take him, ankles breaking. Whoa, man, somebody come and save him. I be ballin', big dog, shot calling. All you heard was a swish, ayy. Call me Mr. Spalding in a league.
Big man era. Why was little midgets like 5'3" Muggsy Bogues taking that on 2-pointers all day and not even thinking about taking threes?
Bro,
That's just telling you that was stupid right there, right there.
You see how short Muggsy Bogues is? He's 5'4", bro. Of course he's not gonna be able to shoot the three well, bro. He's 5'4".
Well, couldn't do it either. And something else, like if the 90s was so physical and tough, how come none of them niggas never got injured? Like, I ain't never seen an injury of Spud Webb or Muggsy Bogues. And them niggas was 5'3", but niggas say if LeBron came into the 90s, LeBron would be hurt every single day of his life.
Well, no, there are.
Hold up, okay, we're gonna stop the cap, bro. You cannot compare Hakeem to fucking LaMarcus Aldridge. Like, that's disrespectful, bro. Come on, bro.
Exactly, bro. I don't know what this dude is talking about.
Hakeem couldn't guard the three at all, bro. He couldn't guard the three.
But you gotta think about it, it's different eras, bro. Like, y'all, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I can't. Hakeem got a mid-range. Hakeem got some handles. He got a better footwork.
Hold up. Who compared Hakeem to LaMarcus Aldridge?
No, but did
Anthony Bennett
Hakeem shoot threes though?
Stop it, bro. Stop the cap.
I don't know.
Come on, bro.
Hey, let me ask y'all.
Hakeem led the league in steals and blocks this season, bro.
Let me ask y'all a question.
What's good, Lamar?
Hey, sure, Lamar. What's up? What's up, Lamar?
Hold on. My question. One of the things that made Hakeem great in the 90s wasn't just his scoring. The only thing we hear people talk about was his scoring. Hakeem in the 90s was a top 3 defender with David Robinson and Dennis Rodman.
No doubt.
Okay, so hold on. That's not enough. So that's in the 90s. But one of the things that made him a great defender in the 90s was the fact that there was no defensive 3 seconds and he could camp in the paint and play weak side. And remember, just like the dude made a good point.
Great.
It was because the good point was not a lot of guards were shooting threes. A lot of guards were going to the baskets because they couldn't shoot threes.
Ooh.
So because Hakeem could camp in the paint and play weak side help, he was getting a lot of blocks and a lot of defensive stops, a lot of rebounds. So that's one thing that actually predicated and helped him. It was the rules of that era that helped him become a great defensive player. So one of the things that partially made him one of the best players in the 90s was his defense. If you move him into this era where you have a defensive 3 seconds, where that means he's going to have to play outside of those lane lines, where statistically, when he got outside of those lane lines, he was a horrible defender. And that's not according to me. That's according to Synergy. So if you pull up his Synergy stats and look at when players scored on him most when they brought him out of the paint, he would struggle in this era defensively because teams are going to do what? They're going to stretch the floor. They're going to bring him out that paint. And it's not just bringing him out. The rules of the game would bring him out of the paint because he can't camp in the lane. So the weak side help to get to those blocks, it would be much harder. He would have to be more strategic in how he helps. So the guy that said that centers of the day don't play defense, well, that's actually cap because it's much harder for centers to play defense because they have much more ground to cover. So when the ball's on the weak side, what teams will do is they'll put the big who can shoot threes on the opposite side. So not only does the center have to worry about the 3 on the other side, he has to worry about covering more ground to protect the paint in the weak side. This is why you see more bigs getting in foul trouble, and not being able to cover as much. They got to cover more space because the rules of the game have spaced the game out, and players are spacing the game out with the ability to shoot the 3. So to say Hakeem will be the same player in this era is false. Now offensively, I think he would have success. He could average 25, 28, 27 points a game. But defensively, he wouldn't have the same impact, and that's what partially made him great in the '90s was his defense. So y'all got to look at the rules. The rules change everything.
Hey, I like how you
yeah, and
hey, Lamont, so would Hakeem be Rudy Gobert?
No. Hold on. First of all,
nah, he's not saying that.
They'll be saying he's soft. They'll be saying
Rudy Gobert is not what Hakeem is offensively. Like they're not the same offensively. So, but Hakeem isn't. I don't think he could defend the way Rudy Gobert could in this era. Rudy Gobert's he's grew up in this era. He knows how to defend in this era. He knows how to defend all of the pick and rolls. According to Synergy, Hakeem struggled in the pick and roll. So if Hakeem struggled in the pick and roll, how's he all of a sudden going to get gray-headed in this era when teams are going to constantly put him in the pick and roll? He would be in foul trouble more. He would be off the court more. He'd probably play less minutes. Because of that, that might affect his offensive stats. And this is where you see the struggles of the big man today. So unless you have a coach who's willing to build an offense around a big man scoring like you see in Philly, it's going to be hard for big men to thrive in this era because of the rules. That's not calling big men soft. Big men have a much harder job now because of the rules.
Right.
So so you said there's only two guys that can defend. Look at Miles Turner, who led the league in blocks. Did you forget about him? Look at Hassan Whiteside, who led the league in blocks a year ago. Look at Bam Adebayo. I mean, it's a lot of.
Clint Capella.
You're forgetting about Anthony Davis.
Clint Capella. Hold on. But when you talk about
forward.
Hold on. When you talk about Giannis and when you talk about Anthony Davis, they're 7-footers. Defensively, they're centers. They're playing. Defensively, they're centers. You just get the luxury of playing them offensively at power forward or small forward. Hold on. What I'm saying, offensively, they have so much skill that you can play them at small forward or power forward. That just tells you they're elite level skill wise. In the 90s, if you were 7 foot tall, you were automatically put at the center because you were limited skill wise.
Right.
That is your skill set. I'm not putting you at the 90s. If there was a Giannis, a guy with skill set who could play small forward to 7 foot tall, he would have played it. But there was no 7-footers that skilled or that athletic.
That's facts.
I guarantee you.
Remember, this is how you know Hakeem was
George Gervin.
No, it wasn't. Because remember, Hakeem was the closest. Because when he first came into the league, he was playing power forward because he was skilled enough to play power forward. And you had the other center, the guy that played with him in college. I forget his name. The other 7-footer. Yeah, Ralph Sampson played center. Remember, they were supposed to be the dynamic duo. Just didn't work out.
The first
Sampson got hurt.
Remember, so that tells you right there. If you had the skills to play another position at 7 feet, they would have put you there.
Right.
You see, there were no centers that skilled. So when you look at AD, he's just highly skilled. He can go out and play the perimeter, small forward, power forward.
Unskilled 90s fucks.
Right, but AD doesn't like playing the 5, Lamont.
Hold on.
I hate the 90s.
Hold on.
I just gotta come out and say it. I hate the 90s.
What you say 80s? Hold on. Why would you like playing the 5 in this era? When it's much harder for you. Hold on, it's not. Hold on, who cares if he does? First of all, it's positionless basketball. You be throwing out these terms like he don't like playing center. No, he just doesn't like. He doesn't like being relegated to being a back to the basket player.
Because last year he played center in the playoffs.
Yeah, hold on, he can play center. You can label
to the playoffs.
Hold on, you can label the
power forward.
Hold on, y'all can label the positions all you want. He's not a back to the back. That's not his greatest skill set. Just because you're
he's
7
a
foot tall.
big.
No, he's not. He's just a skill big, not a finesse big. He's a skill big, highly skilled. Because remember, in the 90s, there were no skill bigs other than Elijah one. So you saw only back to the basket, jump hooks at the rim. You couldn't see no bigs facing up because they didn't have it in their bag. If you had it in their bag, then everybody would have been doing like Elijah one and facing up. They didn't have it.
Hey, Lamont, was Kareem skilled?
No.
Kareem was skilled. I mean, I can't say he's not skilled because he had the most unstoppable offensive move in NBA history.
Kareem is skilled.
I mean, Kareem's skill was underrated.
Hold on, he was not as skilled as some of the centers we see today. No, hold on. He's not as skilled as an AD. He wasn't as skilled as a Giannis.
You know that, bro. Who is as skilled as AD?
So what I'm saying is, all these guys are skilled. He's arguably number one all time.
AD's a transcendent big, bro.
What was that?
I mean,
Hey y'all.
AD was a
can I ask
transcendent
a
big, bro.
How do you say he's transcended big now, but then you just a second ago you were calling him soft?
Yeah, you called him soft because of injury.
He gets
Like,
hurt
that
a
don't make
lot,
sense,
bro. He can't stay healthy.
That don't
That's
make
not
sense,
soft.
though. That's
The
not
dude
soft.
is
Yeah,
basically
that's
an
soft.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so if that's the case, is Larry Bird soft?
Larry Bird.
He stayed injured with those back injuries.
He got back injuries, remember?
He had a
And
lot
like,
of
and
back
like,
injuries, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Wasn't soft, though. Larry Bird
Oh,
talk shit a lot.
So hold on. So now, when I use your same correlation to those players, you say it's mental.
Right.
See, which you can't have it both
Larry
ways.
Bird was a mental
it-
monster, bro.
See,
Dude,
hold on. You can say that
He
now. So
caught
hold
you
on.
in the
You can,
trap, bro. He caught you in the trap.
you trying to play it. See how he's trying to play it both ways. So I called him out on his argument. Now he flips it and says it's mental. He can't be physical
That
for
shit would not
AD,
work on.
but then
Is
mental.
AD
So
mentally
first of all,
strong?
So
That shit
Derrick
would not
Rose
work
soft?
on no Giannis.
So Grant
Tell
Hill-
Larry
Hold on.
Bird. Look, tell Larry Bird to get in Giannis' head. Tell Larry Bird to talk trash to Giannis and watch what happens. He ain't getting in his
Yeah.
head. He getting dunked on. That's what's gonna happen.
I don't, man. Y'all got to stop playing these games with these
But
players.
Giannis can't shoot, bro.
First,
Giannis wouldn't be able to
Giannis.
shoot on Larry
Hold on.
Bird.
Hold on. You keep saying Giannis can't shoot, okay? But he's a two-time
can't.
MVP. That means he does a lot of goddamn things.
Oh, he
great on
choked
the
in the
court,
playoffs like
other
3
than
straight
just shoot.
years, dude.
Dude, if you
So?
replays Magic Johnson, the 80s Magic
Come
Johnson,
on,
if you
they put the
replays
wall on him, bro. He doesn't have an IQ to
replays
actually
the
pass the
championship,
ball.
replays the rookie Magic Johnson with Giannis, and I guarantee you Giannis will win.
Okay,
it.
hold on.
Giannis-
So hold
Giannis in the
on.
playoffs gets exposed because he can't
Hold
shoot.
on.
You act
So
like
are you
he ain't
saying?
get
So
better.
hold on. Let's play that game then. Let's play that game. People choking in the playoffs. I remember Magic Johnson being called Tragic Johnson for making one of the dumbest plays in
Right.
playoff history.
The 84, what was it? The bad
So,
pass.
but hold on. But I can go down the
Shot
list.
clock.
Hold on. Is Jordan a choker? When I saw him play against Orlando, he had them 2 horrible plays in a row that cost them the game, and they got knocked
Well, he
out
got
of the
stripped by
playoffs.
Nick Anderson.
Oh, that was a horrible
95.
play. You don't get stripped.
He'll choke today. He'll deal
choked.
with double teams today.
So hold on. So you consider moments. See, what you do is you take a few moments and you call a player a choker. No, Giannis is not a choker. He's a 2-time MVP. And what you're talking about is
you know he don't play well in the playoffs, bro.
I don't know what more you want Giannis to do when they didn't put the team.
Come on, he don't play well in the
They didn't.
playoffs, bro.
But look
Yes,
though,
he does.
Jared, he's only 25.
Then why hasn't he advanced
Facts.
further, Lamar?
Hold on. Yeah, a lot of these players.
further.
It's a lot of players that you're talking about. Like when you talk about some of these players in the 90s, some of these guys didn't sniff the finals or deep playoff runs until they were in their 30s.
And some of them guys was on crack.
Right. I mean, yeah, I know some of the guys were on crack back in the day. I know that.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a crack
because
addict.
they didn't have like their drug testing wasn't
Nah, they was smoking
Not
cigarettes
reliable.
like in the fourth quarter.
No,
No,
I get that, bro. It was a bad drug problem back in the day.
Yeah.
But they say
I gotta
players
stop.
today don't want to win. They say the players today don't want to win, but them dudes back then
But I
was
mean,
doing all that.
look
crazy.
at guys like Harden and Paul George, bro. Like they choke in the playoffs every season, basically.
Okay, hold on. That's recency bias because that's all you remember. I can go back.
How's that
See, because I do. Hold on. Because I do research, I can go back and tell you a lot of. You name a player, and I can tell you when they choke. So you can play that game with people who don't know. Don't quit saying people choke. That means they just lost. That's all. They just lost. Because remember, if you really look at it,
They don't step up in the playoffs, though, bro.
if you really look at it, every team in the NBA, every player in the NBA, except the team that wins the championship, chokes. So that means you have 29 chokers and one team that won the championship. Every single.
There's a difference between a choke and a loss, Lamont. Like,
Man, no, there's not. No, a loss is a
No,
loss.
that's not.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Their loss is a loss.
How is a choke
You
and a
lose.
loss the same?
A loss and
lose.
choke is the same thing, bro.
No, it's not, bro. You can play well and still lose, dude.
What?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
A choke is when you play bad.
Hold on,
and
hold on. But hold on, but on the flip side of that, how many times do we hear people saying LeBron choked, but the man will average 20, 29, 10, and 9, and they'll still say he
he's only
choked.
had one choke, Lamont.
And,
He's only had one
then
choke,
he put up
Lamont.
28 in the 2014 finals.
He's only had one choke, Lamont. That was
Dude,
2011.
he didn't.
No,
Dude,
you
he
only
didn't
saying
choke.
that now because you know it won't fly with us. You only saying that now, but like I said, if we were in Ticket TV, people would be saying he choked here, there, everywhere, all these other dumbass places.
Yeah, because
Like we know,
Ticket TV
you only
He
saying
did
it
not
because you're not
choke.
around.
He only had one choke.
Okay,
bro.
listen.
Nah,
Nah, you capping. Nah, I caught you in a lie.
How
Last
am I capping,
a
bro?
couple weeks
He
ago,
literally.
you said,
Come on, stop.
Nah,
Hold
you
on,
said-
listen. Look,
No, you.
hold on. Hit him with it. Hit him with it. What did he say a couple
only
weeks
had
ago?
One choke, bro.
Nah, I could
20
have sworn. No, I could have sworn you said
Stop it,
2018
bro.
was a
Stop.
choke, bro.
Thank you.
I know,
Hey,
2018. Hold on. When did I say 2018 was a choke?
Nah, bro, I could have sworn.
That's not a choke, bro. 2018 is not a choke.
If LeBron choked against the Mavericks,
choke as the underdog.
then what did Kobe do against them?
But you said he choked. No. You lying again. You said he choked against Dwight Howard in the Magic. Yeah. You bring that up.
He was supposed to. That's because he was supposed to beat Dwight, bro. He was supposed to beat Dwight.
Now he's supposed to be. So did he choke? So did he choke? So did he choke?
In that, bro, he was favored in that series, bro.
Did he choke?
Did he choke?
He choked.
Did LeBron choke? He underachieved, yeah.
Oh my God, man! Oh my God, bro.
He didn't underachieve, bro. It was supposed to be LeBron and
okay.
So what did LeBron got to do to make y'all happy, man? Like what did the man got to do?
6 rings, bro. 6 rings.
Bro, rings don't mean nothing. That's a team accomplishment.
Rings don't matter, though. Rings don't really matter, bro.
Just admit it. Just admit it, dude. You know that LeBron better than
Jared.
Hey, hold on.
Like, I'm pretty sure everyone knows it. Like, everyone knows that LeBron is better than
Jared. John Havlicek's 8-0 in the NBA Finals. How come he not to go?
John, he wasn't even the best player in his team, dude. Stop.
How do you know? How do you know?
You didn't watch.
Havlicek, he was on the same team as Bill Russell.
So?
You went in that era.
Bro, that was Bill Russell's team.
If you're saying rings matter, then Bill Russell's.
That was Bill Russell's team,
Bill Russell
bro.
wasn't the best player.
That's bad context.
Bill Russell wasn't the best player, though.
Who was the best player?
Bro, it was his team. It was his franchise.
He was not the best player.
Okay, so how come Bill Russell's not the GOAT?
Bill Russell, no, stop it.
So why is Bill Russell not the GOAT? If it's about championships.
Why is Bill Russell not the GOAT?
Like,
if it's about championships.
12 rings, but
he played in a god awful era, bro.
Hold on. How do you know his era was awful?
Yeah, you didn't watch.
He played against 7 teams.
Hold on. Okay, like I said, remember I hit you with this before. I said name 15 All-Stars from that era because there's more.
In the 60s?
Yeah, name them.
Name 15 All-Stars that he played against.
Yeah, so Robert.
Hold on. No, but you can't run around saying that he played against trash teams when you don't know none of the players.
It was 50, bro. It was 50 years ago.
So what that tells me right there is you just saying stuff just to sound right, and you don't even know who he was playing. You saying his competition was trash,
bro. It was a half century ago, bro. How am I supposed to?
Okay, so why don't you just say I don't remember instead of saying his competition was trash?
Right,
bro. It's the 60s. Come on, bro. It's the 60s.
Okay, but what you're doing is you're diminishing his competition because I could say the same thing about the 90s. We all know that Jordan had no competition at shooting guard. None at all. There was no player that can compete with him. No comparable player that he can go head to head with.
How's that MJ's fault?
Listen, that's the thing.
Okay, but hold on. Listen to what he said, y'all. He said for Jordan, how is it Jordan's fault? So why? How is it Russell? Hold on. How is it Bill Russell's fault if he didn't have any competition?
In the 60s?
How's it his fault?
Bro, I can't go back to the 60s, bro. That's 50 years.
Okay, hold on. Okay, but you just gave the excuse for Jordan. I said Jordan didn't have any comparable competition, and you said it's not his fault that he didn't have any competition.
It's not his fault,
but when I talked about Bill Russell, you said Bill Russell just played against trash competition. That's why he won.
Where he was drafted.
You didn't give him the same excuse. You didn't give Bill Russell the same excuse. Bill Russell couldn't control the competition he played.
Bro, I know that, bro.
So why do you hold it against Bill Russell?
Lamont, you can only play with.
Hey, Lamont. Hey, I've been waiting for you to come on the panel because he don't believe nothing we say, man. Hey,
I'm just saying. No, what I'm saying is you cannot create a whole excuse for Jordan, and then when I give that same excuse to Bill Russell, you say it don't count.
That's a fact, bro. He can't control his competition, dude.
Okay, Bill Russell couldn't either.
I know
and he has
that,
more
bro.
championships. And he has more championships.
And then not just that, you got to think about it.
I know that, bro. We all know
but look,
that.
Jared, it's the 60s.
Well,
right?
all I'm gonna say is LeBron plays better competition than both of them.
And if you look at it, Bill Russell, Jordan's going to be the greatest scorer of all time. But you know what? Bill Russell's the greatest defender of all time. So, they were both great at something.
Not just that, like you can even
Bill Russell. Hold on. Bill Russell's arguably the greatest rebounder of all time too. So Bill Russell's great at more than
him and Rodman are up there. Yeah, him and Rodman.
No. Bill Russell is the greatest rebounder and defender of all time, hands down. Rodman's up there. It's arguable. I'm gonna say arguable with the rebounder because Rodman was great too.
Rodman as a rebounder was a beast, bro.
But what I'm saying is, when you look at what they were great at, Bill Russell was great at more things than Jordan was, and he has more championships.
But like rings don't matter though. Like if you're gonna say rings don't matter, you're gonna say you either say that Robert Horry is one of the GOATs. So like that's what I'm saying, bro.
Bro, if rings don't matter, bro, why do people try so hard to win them?
What?
No. Teams try hard to win them. Players try to get on teams that can win them.
But you can't tell me that players don't want championships anymore.
No, hold on. Well, I know a lot of players that don't give a damn about a championship. They want that check.
Like what is
That's a bad thing, though, bro. That explains why they don't have titles, bro. Part of it.
What's really a championship? Like if you think about it,
they don't want it bad enough.
What is it though? Like really, I'd rather get a max contract.
But look at a guy like Carmelo, for example, bro. He would rather take the money, bro, to get championships, bro. He didn't want winning hard enough, bro.
That's his fault, you know.
But that's what I'm saying, though, bro. He doesn't want to win bad enough. Like he doesn't have the right mentality, bro. He doesn't have a winning mentality, bro.
Bro, rings don't matter, bro. Stop the cap, bro.
You're capping, bro.
Bro, what do you mean I'm capping, bro?
Rings.
Jared, they don't matter,
you
bro.
You said rings don't matter, bro. Okay, so explain this though, bro. Why are some of the best players of all time the ones with the most rings?
Bro, they don't. Bro, it still doesn't matter.
Name
though.
them.
So
Hey,
you're gonna
name,
say.
get the name in.
Okay, so of the top 10 players, I'm sure
that's
most
not
of
true.
them I could name will have multiple championships.
No, that's because But see, there's the thing. See, this is one thing a lot of people don't like to admit. Generally, the greatest players of all time usually play on some of the greatest teams of all time, which means they had great Hall of Fame talent with them.
So teams are gonna be great, bro.
So, because the thing is, like, if we look at a player, for me, I got Oscar Robertson number 10 overall on my top 10 all time. He only has one championship, and he got that championship towards the end of his career when he had to go team up with other Hall of Fame players. But that's not what made Oscar Robertson an all-time great player. What made him an all-time great player was the fact that he had that triple-double record, and he was doing some unbelievable stuff statistically.
Oscar Robertson
the funny thing is, when we look, we can compare Oscar Robertson to Russell Westbrook in that same sense. Because Russell Westbrook hasn't won a championship yet, but statistically, he's doing some things we won't ever see duplicated again.
I mean, we know Russ is inhuman, bro.
But how come
83 triple doubles?
How come we don't rank him as if he's like that? Then he's not respected.
He doesn't have a championship, bro.
See how you conflate that.
Well, listen, to me,
championships don't equal greatness.
Some of the top 10 greatest players of all time.
Hey, dude, who you think better, John Stockton or Russell Westbrook? Who's better?
Russ.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook is better than John Stockton.
Oh, bro.
See, we gotta stop worshiping these.
We gotta stop worshiping these
players just because they came before the players that we see today. Like we just act like the players today don't have no chance against the
Russ's basketball IQ is pretty low.
Hold on. That's a lie. Hold on. Tell me what makes you give me one example.
Come on,
one example.
Bro.
No. Give me facts.
The dude is hella inefficient.
Facts. That's a lie. Let's give facts. Let's speak facts.
He shoots 42% from the field.
All right. Let's speak. Okay. That's offense. All right. Inefficient don't mean IQ. Inefficient.
31 from 3.
Inefficient is just because he's inefficient doesn't mean he has low IQ. It means he's just missing shots.
But his shot selection is poor, dude.
Like I said, you can say that, and that's because you're selectively thinking of certain moments where you thought he took a bad shot. Well, just missing shots does not make you a low IQ player.
Recency bias.
Missing shots is just missing shots.
Like his entire career, though, Lamont.
Hold on. Missing shot. Hold on. What I'm saying is, what do you consider low IQ? Because Missing shots ain't low IQ. That's just missing a shot.
But I look at low IQ as when you don't know when to pass and shoot properly and make great decisions in the clutch.
He does make great decisions.
In the clutch?
This dude said Tony
Yes.
Parker better than Russell Westbrook.
Yes.
I don't know about
He
that
does.
one.
He does.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, I can't agree with that one, bro. Like, we're talking about Russell Westbrook, bro.
Dude,
I'm-
MJ wouldn't average 60. He wouldn't average 60 in his
I'm gonna drop a video later today. I pulled up a stat. Look, a lot of people. Look, I got a stat for you guys. I pulled up a stat, and this is just a snippet because I'm gonna drop in a video later today on.
MJ is not averaging 60, bro.
In 2017, Russell Westbrook was in points per game in the clutch. He was number 1 in the NBA. Made field goals in the clutch. He was number 1 in the NBA. Plus minus in the clutch time, meaning the last 3 minutes of a game, he had the highest plus minus, number 1 in NBA. His PER in the last 3 minutes of a game in 2017, he was number 1 in NBA. What do you mean he's not clutch?
Well, 2017 was his best season.
But there's more
Exactly.
seasons.
One
Hold on,
season,
I just gave you 1 season. So do I have to read off about 10 more to make you believe it?
I don't know, bro. I'm more like watching the games, bro. Like I watch the games in the fourth quarter. Like
Bro, I don't think you watch that many games to know.
The dude has some
there's
god awful shots and turnovers, bro. Like,
No, he doesn't.
What? Russell
That's
Westbrook
what you
doesn't turn on the
choose.
ball in the
That's what you choose to see. That's what you choose to see. But the facts disagree with what you're seeing.
And Lamont, look, the main
Hey,
reason.
Lamont,
he
you gotta
disagree-
admit, Russell
look,
Westbrook is a shot chucker, bro.
But look though, the main
He's not a
reason
chucker.
he disagree.
Wait, Russell,
He's saying that because
Westbrook
he's
is a
saying that
joker,
because
bro.
of the 3-1
he
series.
shoots like 30 times a game.
He don't want to give KD the blame for the 3-1 series. That's why he's trying to diminish Russ.
No, I don't give the blame to KD, bro.
But he's supposed to be the best player in the world, though.
Bro, we know. You're saying stuff we already know, bro.
But I'm saying though, that's why you
obvious,
disagreeing
bro.
with him though.
Hold on, hold
KD
on.
was the best player on the team. We all know
Alright.
that.
In 2016, in the clutch, Russell Westbrook led the league in points in the clutch, rebounds, and assists in the clutch in 2016.
16?
2016, he was first in points in the clutch, rebounds in the clutch, and assists in the clutch.
Sound pretty good.
Ain't he doing that this year?
Hold on, but that was 2016. I'm gonna drop the stats for what he's doing this year later in my video. But what I'm saying is, there's a whole bunch of examples. The fact that the people say he's not clutch, people say he chokes in the clutch, that's a myth.
Hey Lamont, somebody said look at box scores. They saying you doing it in garbage time. Somebody.
How can I do it in garbage?
But you
First of all, that's another lie about what he does. What he does is rarely in garbage time. I want y'all to go look at his record whenever he drops a triple double. He's 136 and 45.
But you have to put context on those stats.
136 and 45. 136 and 45 is his record.
But if
when
he has
drops a
all those
triple-double.
Aaron, you
stats, bro,
capping,
why
man.
isn't he
They
winning more in the
capping in the
playoffs?
comments.
Aaron, you are capping, bro.
Hold on, but what I'm saying is I dropped facts. Like you the one said he was choking in the clutch. I just told you to say that the facts, the stats say he's not.
Facts.
Well, no, what I'm asking though, bro, is like, why aren't those stats leading to more wins in the playoffs, bro?
Okay, hold on. What is his record in the playoffs?
The last 3 years after KD,
No, I know his record in the playoffs.
4-16.
No, his record in the playoffs. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Because his record in the playoffs, I have it right here, is 54 and 52. He has a winning record in the playoffs.
Ooh. But most of those years, he had KD with him.
He played 100. No, what you mean most of those years? Now you're trying to say KD
The
because
3
of
years
KD. No,
after
that's a lie.
KD, he lost in the first round. 3 straight years.
Hold on. He's 54
After
and
KD
52 in the playoffs. He's 54 and 52 in the playoffs. However you slice it.
Without KD?
However you slice it, he's 54 and 52 in the playoffs.
Bro, but what are his stats after KD left?
Bro, he's 54 and 52 in the playoffs.
Bro, I'm saying though, he had KD with him though. He wasn't the best player.
Bro, you're right. You sit here trying to use what KD as the reason why he was doing good in the playoffs.
Hey, salute. What's up, everybody?
Hey, what's good, Dan?
Hey, salute. What up,
That's good,
man?
Dan.
What's good?
What's good, Dan?
Man, just cool and just listening to y'all chopping up.
I just like breaking people's arguments down.
I just feel like we gotta stop trying to cape for Westbrook, bro. That's all.
How am I caping? Hold on, but you're the one making up stats, bro. You said he wasn't clutch. The stats say he is clutch. You said he was bad in the playoffs. He has a winning record in the playoffs with 10 triple doubles.
What I'm asking though, bro, is a guy with those kind of stats should be winning more in the playoffs, though, bro.
No, hold on. How can you win more in the playoffs? When has he had a Hall of Fame coach? When has he had an all-time great team?
Come on, bro. You're making excuses for Russ, bro.
How many teams with Russ? Okay, look at his teams in OKC after KD left. When you say, shit, those teams have made the Western Conference Finals ever?
Bro, he had Paul George with him for 2 seasons, bro.
Oh my God.
He's played with
we know just having Paul George on your team is not enough to get to the finals.
Facts. He's a known choker.
I know that, bro. I mean, Paul George is also not a playoff player. We get that. Like,
so why you saying it like it's a big deal? He's been on other teams and it hasn't worked.
Paul George is still a star, though, bro.
Don't matter. Why don't use Paul George? Did Paul George get to the finals with the Clippers last year? Did he get there with the Pacers?
No, bro. He choked.
Okay, so why are you using Paul George as an exception?
I bet Paul George will get to the finals in the 90s.
I'm saying is Russ has had star players and still is choked.
Bro, to win a championship, it takes an all-time great team. Russell Westbrook has arguably only been on one team that can be considered all-time great.
In the 90s, it doesn't take an all-time great team to win a championship.
Why do y'all always bring up the 90s, bro? Why do y'all always bring up the 90s?
I hate the 90s. I just hate the 90s. That's all I want to talk about.
You gotta remember they're LeBron fans, bro. That's a part of the argument.
I'm not a LeBron fan. We're talking about Russell Westbrook right now.
We talking about Westbrook.
No, I get that. I was answering Dan's question. But like I was saying, though, bro, Russell Westbrook, we've got to admit that there are glaring flaws about him that prevent him from winning in the playoffs.
Okay, what flaws are you talking about?
He has 3 main flaws. Number 1, he's a god-awful shooter, for one.
Okay.
His decision-making in the clutch could be better.
That's a lie. He's number 1 in most clutch categories in the clutch. Stop it.
It doesn't translate in the playoffs, bro.
Yes, it does.
He has a winning record in the playoffs 3 of the last 4 years.
And I can name a lot of other players who have 2 as well. That happens. Only one team can win the championship.
This is a good debate, man.
Bro,
it's not a debate.
This is not a debate. Only one team could win, bro. This
is an ether. It's not a debate.
No, I'm saying that because you're cooking them, man.
Like I said, you can't. What you're doing is
win, bro.
You're mixing your emotions about Westbrook into the facts. The facts say different than what your emotions say. You don't like him as a player because you don't like his style of play. But the facts say he's an all-time great player. He's probably gonna go down to top 25 all-time.
Oh, when did I say he wasn't an all-time great player?
Yes.
I never said he wasn't an all-time great. I'm just saying that
top 25.
Yes. Here's the thing. Here's the comparison. If you don't put Russell Westbrook in your top 25, then that means you need to immediately remove Oscar Robertson from your top 25.
Hold up, top 25.
That's fine.
Because Oscar Robertson, Oscar Robinson got into the top 20 all time because he did something that nobody thought could be eclipsed, averaging a triple.
Oscar Robertson is like what, top 12 the most, right?
Hold on. No, but don't matter. That's still top 25. So what I'm saying is he did something that that was probably one of the most untouchable records that in the NBA history. Russell Westbrook broke it multiple times. Now he's eclipsed. Not only just broke it, but he has the most wins with triple doubles. He has the most triple doubles all times. He has the most triple doubles in a season. And he broke the untouchable record. And that's what got Oscar Robinson into the top 20. It wasn't the one championship that Oscar Robinson won that got him into the top 20. It was the triple-double record.
I agree with that.
So now that Russell Westbrook has done that and broke it and probably going to blow past it because he's still playing at a high level, how is Russell Westbrook not going to be in everybody's top 25? It's because you don't like him as a player.
But
it's because you don't like him personally.
No, but my question has always been about Russ. If he's putting up all these stats, like why isn't it translating to more postseason success?
Okay, let me ask you a question. When Oscar Robinson was putting up those triple doubles, how come it wasn't translating into postseason success?
Bro, it's the 60. I don't remember Oscar Robinson, bro. I didn't watch Oscar, bro.
But what I'm saying is, but is Oscar Robinson in your top 25?
In my top, I just said he was top 12 in my opinion.
Okay, so if he's going to be top 12 in your opinion, but you don't care about the successes that he had in the playoffs, why do you care about Russ's successes?
I just told you I didn't watch Oscar, bro. It was in the 60s.
Oh man, you what I'm saying. So what puts Oscar in your top 20?
In my top 20.
What did he do so great?
How versatile he was.
Okay,
hey, y'all.
Is Russ not versatile?
That's the only thing I can remember. What'd you say?
Is Russell Westbrook not versatile? Even more so.
No, he's hella versatile. He's hella versatile.
I think he's more. I think he's more versatile, more strong.
Okay, so if he's more versatile, if he's more versatile, how is he not at the same level as Oscar?
Well, he's a lot more athletic than Oscar was.
Hey, Oscar Robertson averaged a triple-double because he played in the 60s.
What?
Because he's in the 60s?
Well, I mean, but
I can't say yes or no on that one. I didn't watch it.
Wilt Chamberlain's supposed to be so strong. He's supposed to be able to ball up Shaq, but he got legs the size of Steph Curry legs. Ha ha.
Bro, stop it, bro.
Hey, y'all, so you just trolling that, bro. You just trolling.
Yeah, he's trolling, bro.
Wilt Chamberlain's legs are skinnier than Steph Curry's legs. Wilt Chamberlain's legs are skinnier than Steph Curry's legs.
I do believe that Wilt was a good player.
No, he wasn't.
Wilt wasn't a good player.
He'll be Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, he's a good individual player. I mean, team. He understands the team ball until later on, until he won that first ring.
Wilt was a little bit of a choker, I feel like, but yeah, hold up. What was the question? I forgot the question.
Dominant as he was, he shouldn't even been choking. You put LeBron back in. You put LeBron in that era and you watch what happens.
You forget the mental part, man. Y'all always forget the mental part, bro.
Dude, don't.
So Don, do you think Wilt was mentally weak?
Dude, hold on. Look, listen. That's another thing. When we talk about our players, we talk about their skill and talent. When these old heads talk about these players from the '90s, all they want to bring up is mentality.
That's in any era, bro. And that's in any era, bro. That's in any era. That's just in life general, bro.
Wilt mentally weak.
When it came to the playoffs, I think he was, because he didn't want to have the burden on him to lose.
I mean, people have compared Wilt to LeBron.
Dude, don't compare Wilt Chamberlain to LeBron.
To me, nobody compare Wilt to LeBron.
No, I do.
I have heard certain people compare Wilt to LeBron.
I say LeBron is the modern day Wilt Chamberlain, not for his skill set, because like the freakish athlete, both of them was, and you expect both of them to win more. That's the only reason
I think LeBron should probably have
more like Giannis. I think Wilt Chamberlain more like Giannis.
No, I ain't talking about skill set.
No. Yeah, Giannis, nah, I wouldn't say Giannis.
Wilt Chamberlain does not play like Giannis.
Dude, what can Wilt Chamberlain do that LeBron can do?
So I actually tell you, I'm not talking about play styles, bro.
I don't know what you mean by saying they should have won more. Who thinks they should have won more?
Dude, I'm saying that LeBron, for the teams that LeBron played on, I think he really should have more than 4 rings.
Did you like Wilt? Both of them are freakish athletic
agreed.
basketball players.
But right? You don't win a championship with one player. Wilt and LeBron takes a team.
I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
you're saying stuff we already know, bro. We know you don't win with one player.
Wilt and LeBron both played in an era where they were just happened to be.
Bro.
No, what I'm saying is Wilt and LeBron both played in an era where they were just better teams. Regardless of how great they were individually, they were better teams.
Dude, we know that, bro.
So hold on. But y'all are the ones that said he should have won more.
Yeah.
How do you say he should have won more when you know
he should have won against He should have won against some ass.
You see what I'm saying? But you think shoulda, coulda, woulda, they lost them.
Well, I know they lost, bro.
That's why I compare him to the modern day Wilt Chamberlain. I mean, that's why I'm comparing to Wilt Chamberlain.
But that man's loss was more so him. He underperformed.
When you look at Wilt Chamberlain, it's not his playoff record that makes him great. It's just his accomplishment statistically and what he did on the court. Nobody's
But that's individual. They're individual. If they're not leading to team success, I mean, what's the point of saying all that?
Right, well, that's really the same argument I'm saying about Russ.
They did have team success.
No, they did.
And he did get championships.
Until he left. Went to the Sanders.
I think a nigga with a pedophile mustache.
Wilt was losing a bunch of finals back in the day, though.
Why do y'all think a nigga with a pedophile mustache is better than LeBron?
Bro, what you talking about, bro?
I'm talking about
What are
Michael
you talking
Jordan.
about?
Y'all really think that
What?
dude is better than LeBron? Like, come on, dude. It's common sense.
Ain't
He's not better
nobody
than LeBron.
ain't nobody said he's better, bro. What did you talk? Did you listen?
Nobody said he was better.
I don't care. It's just a fact.
No. What I'm saying is y'all standard for labeling players great or not. Y'all try to make it seem like it's based around winning championships. But when I hold other players to that same championship standard, it don't hold water.
I mean, no, it is a lot of great players.
Because there are all-time great players with more championships and better records in the finals than Jordan, but y'all don't hold them to a higher level than Jordan.
Hey, this is my question to you, Lamar.
Listen, this how I know
I fuck with your channel. I love you, bro. Why do y'all always bring up Jordan?
Hold on. My question is this. No, what I'm saying is this.
What do you expect?
Y'all standard. Basically, hold on. Listen to what y'all said. I'm only talking about winning championships. I'm only talking about winning championships because y'all brought that up. So when I say if it's about winning championships, then how come Havlicek isn't the GOAT that 8-0 in the finals?
But see, didn't I tell y'all the other day I was
that lacks context.
Hey, hold on. Let me say this. Hold on.
You didn't include any other context.
He said it lacks context, but he can't name a player on that team.
Didn't I tell y'all last time I was on here, Jordan fans, stop saying 6-0 because somebody can come back and say Havlicek got 8-0 and Horry got 7-0. You can't say that. Because somebody can say that. I told y'all.
Role player, bro.
But you're the one. But hold on, you're the one that came in here and said you wish they would have won more.
No, I said if somebody that big and that freak is athletic, right? Two players that nobody never seen in the league before. You would expect.
How about this?
Hold on. Let me say this.
Is a lazy argument,
I'm saying you should expect them to win more.
That's a lazy argument.
Hold on, but okay, so if that's the case, so the thing is, so instead of using that argument, expecting to win more, maybe he was just playing against great competition because earlier this Jared dude said that era was bad competition.
What era?
Hey, dude. Do y'all think they made up the killer?
I won't say that. I won't say it was bad. It was bad competition.
Do y'all
he said it was trash. He said Bill Russell played against trash competition.
Hey, a lot of players, a lot of people now, even back then, say the 60s were weak. 7 is probably
okay.
But I don't think they're broke because they can't help what era they was born in or what era they played in.
But I can play that game too. I can say the 90s
that's really
competition was weak.
I mean, everybody can say that, but
Do y'all think they make up this killer
disagree with that, bro.
Do y'all think that they make up this killer mentality to down LeBron? Because like before Jordan existed, I don't think it was a such thing as the killer mentality.
Yes, it was. Yeah, I mean, I would have been a killer mentality.
It exists. Bro. No, it exists, bro.
No one was talking about that.
That's life, dude. That's life general, bro. Either you have it or you don't. Some niggas are mentally weak, some niggas can be.
LeBron has a chance.
It's just not basketball, bro.
They make it up. They see
it's
LeBron has Michael Jordan and they make it up. Just like they make it up.
Some
with
guys
Kobe
are
Bryant.
more go-getters than others.
They try to say Kobe Bryant better than LeBron just because he has a killer mentality. When we all know that LeBron is
I don't understand it. Yeah, I mean, it's always who you debate.
Hold on. Didn't Jordan and Kobe
and then say someone is better than
Jordan?
Because of that.
Jordan and Kobe both said Russell Westbrook has killer mentality. But you got these same dudes.
Well,
those same dudes will say Russell Westbrook's overrated.
See, that's why I say it all depends on who you debate.
Those two did say that Russ reminds them of him, or something like that.
Yeah, that's killer mentality.
Because Russ go hard every night. He don't take a day out.
Well, no, man. Russ plays at 100 speed every night. That is part of his problem, though, bro.
Right.
He needs to just relax a little bit.
What's his problem?
You got to play hard every night.
I'm really trying to get this guy to really break down Russ's flaws because every time he says one of Russ's flaws, it's factually not true.
How is it not true, bro?
You said he wasn't clutch. Hold on, you said he wasn't clutch. The stats show that he is clutch.
But you're acting like Russ doesn't have flaws.
No, that's not what I said. I told you.
That's what you made it seem like, bro.
I told you to name. No.
You talking about clutch in the regular season?
I told Jared to name Russ's flaws, and every time he said something, I debunked it with facts. So I want you to name his flaws.
Like the 3 little bad.
You talking about clutch in the regular season or playoffs?
No, it don't matter. Clutch is clutch.
I mean,
it does matter though, bro. Because if you don't play well in the playoffs, you don't win.
Okay, so you saying Russ doesn't? How does Russ not play well in the playoffs?
He don't. Not that good.
Have you gone back and watched him in his playoffs?
Because the team can. Because he just like Kobe. They can get him to go 1-on-5.
We've got to stop making.
It's like with Rudy Gobert when he played what's the point name? Jazz, right?
Hold on. I don't care how you slice it. Any player for his career that averages 25, 7, and 7 in the playoffs, that's good. That's great, actually.
Yeah, they're average, but what are they doing within them games?
I mean, that's but great. See, what are those stats?
You can average really 27, 7, and 7, but every game you barely getting 20 points. Like, come on, man. I don't go by just what they average.
Bro,
I go by game for game.
Had great stats in the playoffs, bro, and he didn't win anything.
Yeah, no, but he's in the Hall of Fame. He's in the Hall of Fame.
I still don't understand that.
And he's considered one of the greatest shooting guards of all time.
I still don't understand why T-Mac is
But what we're saying is, bro, those stats have to end up meaning something towards championship success, though.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Because this is where you ether yourself, because you just said you had Oscar Robertson in your top at 12 all time, and his stats in his career when he was getting all those triple doubles, his stats did not equal any championship success at all. None of it. None of the triple double years got him a championship. But that's what you said got him at 12 all time. You said that's what got him in your top 20.
Yeah, his versatility, yeah.
Okay, so if versatility gets him in the top 20 and you're not championships, then why does Russ have to get championships to get into your top 20?
In my top 20? Russ on my top, I think he's like 30 on mine, but...
Well, hold on. What I'm saying is, why do some players for you have to get championships, but other players don't need championships to be elite and top 20 for you?
It's just a preference, Lamont. Like, all of our lists are preference.
No, it's not what I said. I just gave you a very clear question. I said, you just said Russ needs championships and championship success, but Oscar Robertson didn't need championship success to get into your top 15.
So what was the question, Lamont?
Why do you say Russ needs championship success, but you say other players don't need championship success like Oscar Robertson?
It's just a preference, Lamont.
Well, why are you picking and choosing who needs championship success?
It's just a preference.
I'm just saying, no, what I'm saying is, why do some players get the benefit of the doubt and don't need championship success, but when you talk about Russ, just so you can negate all of the great things that he does on the court, you say he needs championship success?
I don't negate his great stuff on the court. I'm just saying, like,
yeah, but you tried to negate his. The fact that I know you tried to negate his success on the court is because you tried to lie and say he wasn't clutch. But all of the metrics and analytics say he's one of the best in the league in clutch categories.
You doing right now?
Can make the numbers say what you want, Lamont.
No, I can't. No, but I can pull up any number. What I'm saying is, been year after year after year. You can try to finesse it. See, but you trying to
put context in those numbers, bro.
Now it's context in the numbers.
You gotta put context in the Russ's numbers, bro. How many shots did he take? Like, what was percentages? Like, how many
just say that you don't. It sounds like you just don't like Russell Westbrook. That's what it sounds like.
I'm just telling you to add context onto his numbers. Like, how many shots did he shoot? Like, what was his percentages? Like, how many turnovers did he have? Like, what was his shooting split? Stuff like that.
Greatest all times. Hakeem Olajuwon.
No, he ain't.
My second greatest player.
Dude,
I mean, Hakeem was a
million player today that I take over Hakeem. I take Damian.
Man, bro, that's you, bro. That's you, bro. I'm not here for the debate.
I'm not taking Damian over Hakeem.
I take LeBron over Hakeem. I take Jamal Murray over Hakeem.
Yeah, man, Hakeem top 10 greatest all time, man.
That's arguable.
Yeah, I wouldn't take Jamal Murray over Hakeem.
But you know what though? But look,
Jamal Murray.
I told somebody this the other day. I said, with a lot of these players like Hakeem and whoever you have, I honestly don't care where you have them 1 through 20. They just belong in 1 through 20. There's some people who say LeBron is at 10. You know what? I don't even mind that, because as long as you have him in the top 15 to 20, I'm fine with that, because he's an all-time great.
LeBron is top 3. LeBron is top 3.
Hold on. That's not what I said.
Don't have LeBron top 10, bro, is hate. I'm not
saying that. No, what I'm saying is it's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is because if you ask a 15-year-old who the GOAT is, and I've done this before, they'll tell you Steph Curry, because that's who they see. That's who they're cheering for. This is if you ask somebody from the 70s who GOAT is, they're going to probably say Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, something like that. But I don't care. As long as you have these players in that category of being 1 through 20, I'm fine with that because depending on who you ask, you're going to get a different answer.
But it's all opinion though, bro. It's all opinion.
Just like Jared said about some of those 70s players, he said, I didn't watch, I didn't pay attention to it, I don't know. So the fact that, so the thing is, you speak on a lot of these players. When you said he didn't play against competition, you just don't know. You don't know what the competition was like. Because if you ask Will will tell you it was a lot of competition because he was struggling in the final, having to go up against Bill Russell and all them teams. So
Will just didn't understand the game. He didn't understand the team game. He just thought maybe if I do everything.
There was a narrative going around Wilt that he was selfish as hell all the time.
No, I know. Everybody said that.
I mean, Wilt was a guy that many people thought preferred stats over winning.
And see, that what made him different between him and Bill Russell. Bill Russell said, what do I need to do for the team? You know what I'm saying?
Bill Russell was the opposite.
If niggas ain't got Bill Russell top 5, bro, I mean, I don't understand this shit, bro. Like,
Bill Russell's one of the all-time greats. Everybody knows that.
Dude, no one wins 11 rings in the NBA, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay, but my question is...
It's the NBA where pro players play. Don't try me with that Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain stuff.
But y'all have to be careful. If once y'all start running around saying 6-0, that's when you make the argument hard for yourself. Because I can run around and say Bill Russell, all these other players who got better records in the finals. See, because of that, and that's why I say, remember I made a video. I said, y'all are going to diminish Jordan's legacy by running around saying 6-0 because nobody's gonna understand how great his game actually was.
Jordan fans act, it ain't gonna never be another.
But then I tell y'all last time I was on here, and I'm a Jordan fan, bro. I grew up watching Jordan. That was the first basketball player I seen.
There is more things that MJ did great though.
The perfect example of your Lakers, the perfect example of your legacy getting diminished because you just run around talking about championships is Bill Russell. Them not 70s fans ran around talking about 11 championships, and over time, everybody forgot that he was the best defender of all time. Everybody forgot how great of a rebounder he was. Everybody forgot that he was the first center ever to start the fast break, pushing the ball up as a center.
And he was the first player was a coach/player.
Yeah, that's what I said. Player's coach.
And what I'm saying is everybody forgot all of that because they messed around and was just saying 11 championships.
I mean,
and then here comes Jordan.
But you know what, Lamar? That's because a lot of them don't go back and do research, bro.
No, but it starts with 70s fans. Fans of that era were pushing the wrong content. They didn't continue to talk about how great he was as a player. They always talked about the championships. And see what's going on with Jordan.
Just like you said, depending on who you talk to.
Niggas in the 70s, they talked to people actually seeing the videos of his ass.
He went in playing in the 70s.
Didn't Wilt play in the 70s?
Yeah, he retired in 73 or 74.
Dude, people go back and look at them videos. He was dunking over white dudes the whole time. That's what people do.
Yeah, but some of them white dudes could hoop.
This is the stuff they won't say on ESPN. If they ever put me on ESPN, I'll go right up there and tell them that these dudes was dunking over white dudes.
Hey, Lamont, did the 70s have a bunch of short white dudes?
No. The 70s basketball, if you go look it up, and I've already done this, the height average was just as tall as the NBA today.
I know what I'm talking about.
Wait, for real?
Them niggas dunked on short ass white dudes.
The average height was the same as it is today. The average height in the NBA has barely changed.
What?
Lamont,
I legit thought that the 70s era basketball was garbage.
Actually, this era of basketball actually gotten shorter. So the 70s era basketball players were...
Maybe small ball's a part of it, though.
Don't matter what's a part of it. What I'm saying is this era of basketball has actually gotten like an inch or two shorter, like maybe an inch shorter.
I get that, but that's what I'm saying. I think a part of it is because teams are going small a lot more.
Like the average height in the 70s was like 6'6", 6'7", something like that. But then now it's down to like 6'6", and like it's less than what it was. So,
hey, you know what's crazy though, Lamar? The Rockets last year did have PJ Tucker playing center, bro.
But you gotta understand. Remember what I told y'all. You gotta understand the concept of the thinking behind it. because it's much harder for centers to cover ground because there's a defensive 3 seconds. You need a center who's fast enough to go cover a lot of ground and also play good defense. PJ Tucker was pretty good at that. But the thing is, the Lakers were able to take advantage of that because
you can't guard AD at 7 foot though, bro.
No, because they had the IQ and they had LeBron James and AD. So that's what countered that.
Like,
it's not like let's not act like Houston didn't lose to Sacramento in the playoffs. They lost to the champs. They lost to the best defensive team in the league.
It's not sustainable to have a 6'5" center though, bro.
And taller than other people.
Hold on, but
it's
it was
not
looking
sustainable to have a 6'5"
center. It was looking very sustainable until they played the Lakers.
They went to
come on, LeBron is 6'8". The White was 6'10". AD 7 foot.
But the Lakers. Do you know that against the Houston Rockets, you know the Lakers also played a small ball lineup. They just had bigger players.
Right.
But again, AD as a small ball center is like 7.
Remember, the Lakers didn't play Dwight Howard. They didn't play none of their true centers that whole series. They didn't play JaVale McGee or Dwight Howard a minute. They didn't play him at all. They played Anthony Davis as center.
They played against short ass white dudes.
But again, with AD as your center, are you really that small? He's like 7 foot.
No, but what I'm saying is AD is an anomaly because he's one of the few 7-footers who's mobile and skilled enough to play in space.
But that's my point, though, bro. There are certain teams that can expose a 6'5" center.
Yeah, I knew they were going to beat the Lakers, bro.
Come on,
they had some tall players on their motherfucker.
No, but hold on. But Houston lost to the champs. Let's not look. This is not the Clippers situation where the Clippers got lost to the Denver Nuggets.
They lost
to the champs. They lost to the best team in the league.
I'm just saying, playing a dude that small, somebody's going to expose
right in the top of his fucking head.
Because before the playoffs, the Rockets was looking like a team that could actually win the title.
Nah, hell no. I ain't believe that shit.
Hold on. You can say you don't believe it now in hindsight. But in the moment,
I did before. I didn't believe they were going to beat the Lakers.
How is a 6'5" Tucker going to stop a 7 foot AD?
Bro, nobody's saying hold on. There's nobody in the league who stops AD as it is. I don't care how tall
nobody stop nobody, man. You can make it hard for
Tucker is 7 inches shorter than AD.
Bro, that's not what I'm talking about. Right you're taking. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is, remember, in the playoff bubble, the Houston Rockets had the #1 defense in the NBA with him at center. So it was actually working to a certain degree.
Yeah, until they went against the trees.
But we all knew the Lakers were going to expose the
that's not what they did. They went against a unicorn player. Because if you would have had a traditional center, the Rockets would have been able to beat you. AD's not your traditional center.
The year. No, I get that point because they faced a traditional center the last round with Steven Adams.
I knew they were going to lose against the Lakers, man. I don't care. They team too small.
Man, they were not beating the Lakers with AD, LeBron, and that front line, bro. Like, they didn't have enough size.
No. What I'm saying is it's AD. It's not like AD was just going back to the basket. Shaquille O'Neal.
I know that, bro, but
it's not what he was doing. AD is just a unicorn.
But that's my point, though. How is PJ Tucker going to guard AD?
Hold on, PJ Tucker actually against any other center in the league is actually doing a pretty good job.
How many centers are
not AD though? But those centers aren't AD, bro.
What I'm saying is that just tells you how much of a unicorn AD is at 7 feet.
No, I know that's my point though, bro. Guarding those other centers is not guarding AD, bro.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it was the best strategy against the Lakers, but it was working for them all year. They had to continue training.
Man, they got destroyed. Man, they got destroyed.
Because I can tell you this right now. Even if they had Clint Capella, they was gonna lose.
Yeah.
Well, no, because Clint Capella can't move like that, bro.
So what I'm saying. So what do you expect them to do? They keep Clint Capella, they still lose.
But they're just gonna lose to the boys anyway. But I don't care. But they're just gonna lose to the best.
So what I'm saying is, they had to try something different.
AD with PJ Tucker.
Okay. But who are you gonna guard him with then? Tell me one player in the NBA who can guard AD.
Oh no, bro. I mean, all their guys are like 6'7" and shorter.
Tell me one player in the league that can guard AD.
One player.
You play real physical, you can.
I mean, the best matchup for AD is probably Embiid.
That's not what I said.
Probably Embiid.
First of all, First of all, realistically, you'll never see that matchup because they don't want their stars getting into foul trouble. So please tell me a realistic player that can actually guard AD.
I mean,
Giannis?
you just gotta get up. You just gotta get up in them, bro. You gotta get up.
Stars won't guard each other like that unless it's the fourth quarter.
What? Why not?
Stars will not guard each
I'm just saying
other.
the player that can. I feel Giannis can. I know they probably not match up the whole game.
No, Giannis cannot guard it. No, he can't.
I feel he can.
Oh, he can't.
Hold on,
bro.
because Bam
Bam
Adebayo was considered one of the best defenders in the league last year. He couldn't do it.
Agreed. Yeah, but Bam's not tall enough, bro.
So why are we harping on the fact that PJ Tucker couldn't guard
6'9".
AD?
Bam is 6'9". AD's like 7 foot with long arms. Like Bam's
one of the best defenders. If you got anybody has a chance to guard AD, it's Bam Adebayo.
Dude, I know that, bro, but Bam's not tall enough. Like
You keep talking about this height thing.
AD has such long arms and he shoots so hot. You're not gonna block his shot, bro.
Okay, so what do you expect the Rockets to? What do you expect the Rockets to do?
He's a 7-footer that shoots the ball like high up in the air.
Okay, I understand it, but okay, then what could the Rockets have done to win that series?
Well, no, I know that, bro. But you at least want a guy a little bit taller than PJ Tucker, bro.
So they have Clint Capella. They probably get swept 4-0.
If they shot a lot of threes, if they made all their threes, they probably won. That's the only
I don't know about all that, bro. But my point is, though, if a Bam can't guard an Anthony Davis, how is a guy 4 inches shorter going to guard him?
No, what they were doing was they were just hoping to play an unorthodox style that maybe could have threw them off.
That ain't working. And
for one game,
Phoenix already tried that, fam.
And after that first game, a lot of people were saying that it could work.
No,
ain't no way in hell, dude.
Anybody thought the Rockets was gonna beat the Lakers?
Ain't no way in hell, but yeah, no. Man, those who saying that didn't watch basketball, bro. Like, there ain't no way.
Whoever thought Rockets was gonna beat Lakers, man? Dude,
there ain't no way in hell.
Hold on, y'all. We all know that clown crew over there at Ticket TV. All of them was saying that garbage. It's a lot of people that
that's not delusion going on over there. Reality, man. Everybody knew they weren't.
That's not a good example, Lamont. It's Ticket TV.
No, but what I'm saying is, let's not act like. In hindsight, after the fact,
the Rockets are winning, bro.
Hold on. In hindsight, after the fact, it's easy to shit on the Rockets. But in the moment,
I said, me personally, I was saying that before. I knew they weren't gonna beat them.
Lamont, be honest, Lamont. In the moment, did you think the Rockets would beat the Lakers?
No, I didn't have them beating the Lakers.
Come on, dude, stop it.
But I'm not gonna shit on that Rocket team and not act like they were playing some of the best basketball.
6'5" PJ.
Hold on. If the Rockets didn't run into the Lakers, they would have been in the Western Conference Finals.
I can believe that. I really believe that.
I agree with that. No,
The only team last year that could have beat the Rockets in the West was the Lakers.
Yep.
Bro, but they did though, bro. They beat them in 5.
So hold on. So what I'm saying right there, that tells you how good of a team they were, but that also tells you how great LeBron and AD in that combination is as well.
Dude, I think the Mavericks could have beat the Rockets.
No, stop it, bro. The Mavs play no defense.
Dude, they beat the Clippers. Oh, no, they didn't. I forgot about that.
And again, Kristaps wasn't even healthy, bro. Kristaps was like hurt half the time, wasn't he?
He was putting up 30. He was putting up 30.
Hey, ain't he hurt now?
I just don't think Luka would have beaten the Rockets by himself, though. I don't believe it.
If Giannis teamed up with
all I'm saying is sometimes how far you go in the playoffs is just luck of the draw. Like this year, I feel it's unfortunate for teams like Utah and Phoenix because they're going to have to see teams like the Lakers and the Warriors in the first round.
I see them first and second round.
As good of a year as Phoenix is having, they're going to lose to the Lakers in the first round, and everybody's going to shit on them and say they choked and they lost in the first round. But look at the luck of the draw. You see what I'm saying? But does that take away from the great year that they had? It shouldn't.
Hey, Lamont, but honestly though, and I'm sure you probably heard this, people have thought all year long that Utah is kind of fugazi, bro. Like.
It doesn't matter, but usually it's supposed to be a reward to have the 1 seed. This year in the West,
that's usually the point
it's actually not a reward to have the 1 seed this year, or even a 2 seed.
It's been a strange season, Lamont.
All I'm saying is it's generally a reward. Generally, if you have a 1 seed, you should at least be able to make it to the second round because the first team you play is probably.
I mean, that ain't always true.
No, most of the time.
No, it's generally most of the time the 1 seed dominate.
There are anomalies, but most of the time it is true though, Dan. Or Don.
So what I'm saying is usually 1 seed is a luxury in the NBA. It's no longer a luxury this year in the West.
Yeah, you usually get to face bad teams in the first round if you're the 1 seed.
Facts. Like, but not this year.
I mean, bro, Stephen Curry and the Warriors are a legit scary 8 seed, bro.
Anything that make you call
like.
I don't know why people down the Curry so much this year, bro. I don't understand it. A lot of you niggas just hate because he beat LeBron.
Who's down Curry?
Not you. I'm saying I have heard.
No, man. Curry has been inhuman this year, bro. Like, Curry, oh my God. Like, he's starting to remind me a little bit of 05 Kobe. Look, I'm 22. Like, that dude is a stick of dynamite this year, bro.
Hey, I'm about to hop out though. Appreciate the conversation. Though.
Hey, salute to you, Lamont. Good debate, man.
Yes, sir, man. I'm out.
I can't still top 10.
Hey, you hopping on later?
Hold on, what's up?
Hey, Lamont, are you streaming later, bro?
Hakeem is a one-dimensional player. He's not
yeah, I'm probably gonna stream tonight. I'm still trying to set some stuff up because I just moved into a new studio, so it's like 50-50 right now.
Yeah, I've been wondering. I'm like, damn, man, where's the money?
I'm gonna try to be there, Lamont. Salute to you, bro.
All right, y'all.
All right, Brody.
Yeah.
Hey, good looking, bro.
Yeah, I sure wonder where he was, man. I be looking like, damn, I don't even see bro live no more.
Hey, look. All right.
Hey, John.
Even this shit crank.
Hey, fuck your fellas, we don't care though. FYF, too official like a ref. They can't keep up with me. Watch our Euro step. Then that boy got left. Shook him out his sneakers. Go against me, oh, you tweaking. See you reaching, time to teach him. Next time you gon' learn your lesson. Ain't no checking, game on. Feel like LeBron on the throne. No debating, ain't no faking. I'ma take him, ankles breaking. Whoa, man, somebody come and save him. I be ballin', big dog, shot calling. All you heard was a swish, ayy. Call me Mr. Spalding. In a league of my own, fast break, already gone. 2-3 zone, can't hold me, forever a legend. RP Kobe. Straight way, Georgia. Elder Roof is here, OG. They don't know what time it is. Let me check my rollie. I'm a 3-point shooter. Know the game. Let me school ya. A champion, bo. Nah, I don't hang with losers. FYF. Too official like a ref. They can't keep up with me. Watch our Euro step. Then that boy got left. Shook him out his sneakers. Go against me, oh, you tweaking. See you reaching, time to teach him. Next time you gon' learn your lesson. Ain't no checking, game on. Feel like LeBron on the throne. No debating, ain't no faking. I'ma take him, ankles breaking. Whoa, man, somebody come and save him. Got him tired, I'm on fire. Press conference about to be live. Lose the pride, cause you can't beat me. Braille reader, you can't see me. Leave you on ZZ, call us a 3P, cause I've been winning. Been going hard since the beginning. Ball is life, I don't need no ribbons. LVZ, NBA talk, let's get to it. Walk that walk, stay with my dog. Know they gon' ball, feel like an Avenger. Tony Stark, sit on the bench, play your part, cause you been filing from the start. About to mess up the whole game. How you gon' play when you ain't got no heart? FYF. Too official like a ref. They can't keep up with me. Watch our Euro step. Then that boy got left. Shook him out his sneakers. Go against me, oh, you tweaking. See you reaching, time to teach him. Next time you gon' learn your lesson. Ain't no checking, game on. Feel like LeBron on the throne. No debating, ain't no faking. I'ma take him, ankles breaking. Whoa, man, somebody come and save him.